Good evening, my friends.
Good evening.
As we come into your circle tonight, so we bring with us a message of hope and also a message of warning. We want to prepare you for what is coming in your world, but also we want to assure you that you are under the protection of Spirit, and what is to be will pass you by. As you know, in your world today, there is so much that is on the wrong side. There is so much negative feeling, so much anger, so much hate and bitterness. And in lots of ways, it seems as though a large part of your world has forgotten God. But beyond it all, there is still hope. There is still love. There is still the reality of Spirit. There is still the goodness that lies within the hearts of so many men and women in your world. It is because of the material wishes of man. It is because of the envy that nation has of each other. It is because of the suspicion. It is because of the negative attitude of so many of the people of your world. Not the ordinary men and women, but those who are in authority. There have been many difficulties in your earth plane, and there are still more difficulties to come. And even though the future may seem to you at times to be very dark, yet remember that always there is a star to guide you. As you travel along life's pathway, you pass through many different phases of experience. Sometimes you feel, as you term it, on top of the world, and everything seems to be going right. And then you have a period when the opposite takes place, and it seems as though everything you do turns out to be incorrect. As it is in your individual lives, so it is in the history of your world. In the past, when there was trouble in one part of the world, it remained there. Your earth was broken up into different parts, each of which was completely separate from the others, and trouble that affected one quarter would have no effect whatsoever upon the others. Today, your earth is more of a whole, and the inventions that your scientists have made over the years have meant that every corner of your world is a reality to you. And when trouble breaks out, you see it on your screens, you read about it in your papers, and you know that difficulties in one part of your world can affect every other part. In the days that lie ahead, there are shadows in corners of your earth that will seem very black at times, but there will also be corners where there is light, where there is understanding, and where men and women can live together in harmony, even if their ideas are totally different. You have been told that your earth is in the process of an evolution. You know that it is just one corner, one small part of the whole of the universe, a place of learning, a place to gain experience, a place in which spirit can function in a body of matter. And you have been told that Earth is on its way upwards. When you equate upwards with light, with progress, with spirituality, and though there may be dark shadows for Earth to go through before that event takes place, yet you can be assured that spirit power will always be available, and that when your earth does move on, you will have left it behind and come over into the spirit world. It is difficult for you to understand. It is difficult for us to put it into words for you. But your universe is not the only universe. Life, as it is manifested on the earth plane, manifests in many different forms in other universes upon other worlds. And the whole process is one of progress towards the infinite. We cannot tell you what God is, what spirit is. We cannot tell you what power there is. All we can do is to come back from time to time and give you something for thought, something that might be of help to you along your pathway. We want you, in the days that lie ahead, whatever the shadows there may be, to remember that everything that has life is a part of spirit, is a part of you, even as you are a part of spirit and a part of God. We use the term God, but we know that you have got beyond the idea of a wise old man with a long white beard sitting on a throne. We cannot tell you what God is because we have not seen him. We have not experienced the power. We only know that there is something that is greater than us, that is greater than you, that is beyond all things that are known, both to man and to those of us who have passed on into the spirit world. We are all trying to reach a better goal. We are trying to develop ourselves even as we develop you, in order that we can be of more service, not only to you people on earth, but to those on our side of life who need help, who need upliftment, who need understanding. We don't want you to despair at the state of your world. We want you to realize that while you are here, if you can just do the work that comes to your hands, if you can just influence the people that are around you, and above all, if you can send your thoughts and your prayers to all those on your side of life who are struggling at this time, you will have achieved a great deal of what you came to earth to do. We leave you with a blessing, praying that in the days that lie ahead, whatever may be the difficulties and the dangers in your world, you will have the protection and the love of Spirit around you. Good night, and God bless you all.
Good night.